How are you keeping today, Sive?
Hi, I'm okay, thanks.
Thanks for coming in today. I'm sure you're wondering why I've asked you to meet me today and what restorative practice is all about. So let me tell you a bit about it so you can understand it a bit better, okay? And this work is about restoring good relationships where there's been conflict or harm. It attempts to encourage offender awareness of the harm, so that's your awareness of it all and what you've caused, and also to try and plan what happens next and how best to move on from the problem. So, do you know about the process of restorative conferencing and how it works?
No, I don't know anything about it. It's all very new to me.
Okay, so basically your parents got in touch with me as they are upset and angry about the break-in. They wanted to talk to you in a more formal setting other than at home, so that's when I got in touch with you to see if you would like to take part in the conference and attempt to restore the relationship with your parents. So I've also been talking to your parents as I'm talking to you now to gather information on both sides of the story, and the conference will then take place in 2 weeks' time, where hopefully we can all work together to plan what happens next. And just remember that you're here voluntarily and you can leave the process at any time if necessary. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so what happened between you and your parents?
Well, since I've been living rough, my parents have not given me any help or guidance. I have been in a really bad place in my life and they don't seem to care or want to help me. So in December, I broke into their house while they were at a family wedding. I was high on drugs and wasn't thinking straight that night. I stole a TV, my mum's laptop and an iPhone. I also did wreck the kitchen in temper. Looking back on it now, it wasn't a nice thing to do to my family, but I still have so much resentment towards them, and I still do.
Okay, so what were you thinking at the time you done this?
Well, it was my impulsive behaviour that always lands me in trouble. I wasn't thinking straight. I was high on drugs and been thinking about the way my parents have been treating me in the past few years. It was all just made me so angry and I lashed out.
Okay, I understand you have a lot of anger towards your parents. What have your thoughts been since the burglary?
Well, so don't get me wrong, as soon as I came down from the high of the drugs, I began to realise that what I had done, I know my behaviour was unforgivable and completely out of order, but I want them to realise how I feel and what led me to doing it. I feel that they have to give me answers too.
Okay, so what do you think has, who do you think has felt the effects of what you did that night?
Well, I suppose my mother and father mostly, but also my family as a whole. They will never see me in the same light again. I suppose I've been affected too by what I did. I feel worse about myself now than I ever did before.
Yeah, in what way do you think they've been affected by it?
Well, I guess they are very disappointed and angry at me, but I don't blame them. I would be too. Unfortunately, it would probably have an effect on our relationship forever. I doubt they will ever forgive me for what I have done. My sister told me that my parents don't like to leave the house empty and are worried about me doing it again.
Okay, I see. What do you think needs to happen next for both you and your parents to move on from this?
I need to talk to them properly and tell them why I done it. They need to understand me more, and I also want to apologise to them. Hopefully they will forgive me, but I won't hold out on hope.
Okay, I understand. You want to tell them your side too. Well, thank you for helping me to gather my information on the issues. The conference isn't too long away now, and hopefully we'll come to a successful, positive conclusion for both you and your parents to get on the right track again.
Do you think restorative practice would benefit us? I don't know if it will work for us. It may be too late.
It is never too late to try restorative practice methods. Conferences are usually very successful, whether it be just closure to a situation or a reconciliation. Keep your mind open to the idea of it, and you may find it benefits you and your parents' relationship a lot.
And can I also just ask, you won't be telling anyone the stuff I told you, right?
Anything you tell me is strictly confidential, and there's no need to worry about that. The conference will be held in a private location with only the necessary people there in order to work things out. Is that okay?
Yes, thanks.
Again, thank you for participating. Today you're already on the right road. It was great to meet you and see you again soon.
See you soon. Thank you. Look, 50.